Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. My name is Alita. Today we're going to be working on a resin project and we're going to be using a round mold to begin with. So the idea is based off of something I did a little while ago or a few years ago, which was spiral coasters. And in that video I took 3 different colors and I poured them in a spiral shape to create a coaster set. And I want to do that again, but this time to make it kind of look like the peppermint candies, the little round ones. The difference is we're going to take this and turn it into a bowl. And I've experimented with it a little bit to find the timing, because you have to find that perfect time where it's not tacky anymore, but still pliable. Because if you pull it too late, it's not going to mold or bend, or it might crack. If you try to mess with it when it's too early, it's going to be tacky and you're going to leave divots and fingerprints and different stuff like that. So the timing on this has to be perfect. You have a small window to get it transferred from this bowl here to another structure so it can drape over it. So this is the first one I did. It was just a little experiment kind of thing. And it worked out. It worked out great. No cracks, no anything like that. It was small, but it was just mostly to get the timing of the resin. We're going to pour the resin about 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe a little bit less, that sort of thing. And we're going to go from there. So let's go ahead and get started on this because it's going to be a long day. Alright, so first up we are going to mix 16 ounces of resin, which is a lot of resin, but this is going to be a rather large bowl. So let's get our gloves on. So each color is going to be about 5 ounces, a little bit more, of resin. And we're going to do, like I said, 3 different colors. One is going to be a red, the other one is a green, and the other one is a white. And they will be pearlescent. Give it a little bit of that shiny look to it. Okay, now we're going to separate it into our 3 containers. Alright, so first up is our white. So this is a Roleo pigment and it's pearl white. And I'm going to be adding some just white color to it. Reason being is this is just a pearlescent. So if you add it to any color, it's not going to change the color. It's just going to add the pearlescent flakes. So we're going to make this one, like I said, white with some added pearl to it. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright, on to the next color. We'll go ahead and do the green. So again, I'm just going to add a green color. So this is a darker green than the powder pigment. So I do want it to be a little bit darker. This one's probably pretty bright and I don't have anything really darker. There we go. Actually, I do have a darker pigment. Hold on. I have a darker powder. I forgot. So I do have this one. It's from Black Diamond, and it's emerald green. It does look like I have a tinge of blue into it. But we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit, if I can get it open. There we go. Just to darken it up a little bit. And with this bright green, just a little bit. It should still remain a bright bold green with just a little bit of darkness to it. See how this turns out. So yeah, like I said, a little bit darker than the original, but still within a nice pretty green. Okay, there's our green and our white. Now onto the red. Okay, same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of red to it. So I do like mixing shades. And adding a little bit of this one. So this is scarlet. Sorry. This one is parakeet green. Yeah. Pick up. Gloves. They're a pain to work in. Alright. This is going to give us a nice, bold red. Okay, and to check our red, here's one of the candies, and I would say we're dead on. Alright, let's get our mold. So the idea with this is to do very faint lines in a spiral just to get our pattern set on the bottom, and then fill in as we go. And hopefully this will work. It is a lot bigger of a mold, so we'll see. So like that. I want one coming off of here. Like that. Another one coming off this way. Like that. Okay. Move to our next color. Okay, and our next one. Get that red pushed back. Okay. And we're just going to keep layering this. They're mixing it a little bit, which is okay. I mean, candies are not perfect because they are handmade, just like this. So, I'm okay with it mixing just a little bit. Okay. And back and forth. And we're letting the resin push itself. So the red is now pushing the green and the white back, giving it more space, and so on and so forth. Because if you go in here and you mix it, then you're actually mixing the colors. By pouring it on top of each other, like this, we're letting the resin push itself around with a little bit of help. At least this worked for the coasters. We'll see if it works for this one. Like I said, it's big, so we'll find out. I think the kitty's awake. So I don't want any bubbles, so I'm just going to do a quick run around the edge. Just like that. I'm going to push this out just a little bit. There. Beyond that, I am leaving it, and I think that looks absolutely amazing. The trick now is getting it to my leveled table, which I should have poured it over there. Oopsie. Alright, so we'll get this to the level table and go from there. What? Is that your new box? Hi. I can't pet you because I have resin. I know. Good morning. There it is on the level table. I'm going to pop the bubbles and I'll let this cure for, like I said, about 3.5 hours and start checking it and go from there. It should be ready between the 4.5 hour mark, but it is a lot more resin, so it's going to heat up a little bit faster, and I don't want to miss my opportunity. So we will continue on other stuff as this sets. While we wait for the resin to cure, I want to share with you something I'm excited to try out. As you can imagine, working with wood and resin, the chemicals, having to wash my hands constantly, wearing the gloves, and then dealing with fabric, you know, my hands dry out. Plus the water in this area is very, very hard. On top of that, I suffer from Hashimoto's, which can cause dry hair, dry skin, and stuff like that. And I'm always looking for a product to help restore, you know, the moisture levels and everything in my skin and hair, and to keep it nice and healthy and not so brittle and breaking, or my cuticles peeling back, which are so painful. So that's why I'm excited to collaborate with Fat Oil. So they were kind enough to send me one of their products to try out. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. So this one here is the body oil, and this one is scented in frankincense. So this is sponsored by Fat Oil, and they gave me a promo code for you guys to use if you would like to try it out. I'll have all that, all the links in the description and everything. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed and see what it's all about. Alright, so here it is. I'll go ahead and get it out of this package. Alright, like I said, frankincense, nourishing and softening. The bottle size is 260 milliliters or 8.8 fluid ounces. Okay, I can already smell it. Alright, so skin and nails, daily skincare. So this one is frankincense, geranium, and neroli. Natural plant oils plus essential oils, massage, and personal care have an excellent moisturizing, nourishing, and relaxing effect. Alright, what else is in here? So it does come with the pump tube. So frankincense is supposed to have like a smoky earthiness with hints of spice. Geranium is a bit floral, and the neroli is a little bit citrus. So I think I'm going to like this. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it smells like. Has a little stopper in it. I have it on my silicone mat just in case I get a little bit messy. So, oh wow, that is refreshing scent. There's a little bit of the earthy tone in it. Not a lot of floral, but a little bit, because geranium is like a clean floral scent, but it's not like perfumey, which I hate perfumey. Oh, and that hint of citrus. Oh, I really like the smell of this. Okay, so go ahead and see what it feels like. Just taking a little bit off of the stopper here. So a little bit oily. It is thin, which is good. That means it's going to soak in really nice. That does feel nice. I used to make my own body oil and hair products. Never went anywhere with it, but yeah, this feels like the stuff that I used to make. And just like that, it's soaked in. And I do feel a difference. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and get the pump on. Alright, I'm going to pop this off. And there we go, we're ready to pump. There we have it. So one pump gives you about that amount, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead and see what this does. So yeah, nice citrus scent. Does not smell like, what was it, lemon pine sol or anything like that. No, there are the earthy tones. I do like that. And yeah, super smooth, and my skin is just absorbing this. I might have to use this for a couple tries today. Well, I do wash my hands several times a day, so I will be using it daily to see how it works. But as of right now, oh yeah, I feel a difference. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my hair washed and try it in my hair, and let's see how that works. Just a little bit. And a little bit right there. My scalp is usually really dry right there. So putting it in my hair, it was not thick, so it didn't feel like I was pasting it in my hair. It actually went in really easy, really quick. So for now, I'm just gonna let my hair dry like I normally do, which is just pulled back. I don't blow dry my hair because, well, it does dry it out. I know there's products, but I don't like using a bunch of chemicals. I like natural oils and stuff like that in my skin and hair. That's why I'm actually really curious about this one. So I also did apply it to the rest of my body right after my shower. That way my skin can absorb it really well. So we'll see how that does through the night and tomorrow morning. But for now, let's go ahead and check on our project and see where we are. We are back, and well, it's a lot longer than expected, but kind of should have expected it. It is wintertime, so resin does take a little bit longer to set. It's been about 6 hours almost, and as you can see, it peels away, it holds form. It's not really tacky anymore, just a little bit, but I think that's going to be okay. This is not going to be big enough. I wish, but no. So I went to my kitchen, found a bowl. It does have lettering here, so I'm going to do wax paper over top of it, and hopefully it won't imprint. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with mold release real quick. Okay. Doesn't take much of that. Put these back on top, and I'm going to wear gloves. Not that I'm worried about this at this point, being toxic or anything, but I don't want to leave fingerprints on it, just in case. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to loosen up around the edges. Like that. And I'm just going to flip it over. Okay, I'm going to center that spiral. Get this out of the way. And that should be centered. I'm going to coax it down. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to get a few things to brace up against here just to give a little bit of pressure. I'm thinking just some bottles, because it's definitely wanting to spring back. I don't want to put anything on it because it's going to give it a crease, and I do want an odd bowl shape, kind of like this. Alright, there you go. So, this is going to sit for about 24 hours. Well, another 12 or so. I'll come back in the morning and we will see how it does. I'm going to get back working on some custom orders and some more mug cozies, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. I have my coffee in hand, and it's cold this morning. Alright, it's cold for me this morning. I think it's 45 out or something like that, which for this area is pretty cold. So, warm coffee. I'll wake up here eventually. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the fat oil. First, I want to thank them for sending me a sample to try out. Overall, my hair, it's not oily, it's soft. I like it. My skin, it feels better. I've only used it twice now, but yeah, I noticed a difference. So I do like it. So if you do want to go ahead and try out the body oil, There's an affiliate link in the description. Just click on it. It'll take you to Amazon. And there you can put in the promo code and get 20% off your purchase. That promo code is good until January 30th. I'll have all the links down in the description and in the pinned comments. And yeah, overall, I'm impressed with it. I like it. So now I think the bowl is ready. It sounds ready. Let's go ahead and check it out and see how it turned out. Sounds solid enough to me. There we go. I have some little rubber feet, so we'll go ahead and get those put on and get it cleaned up. Alright, so the feet I have is this. They're just little rubber feet. Use them on other resin projects. They're not very tall. And they're just, you know, adhesive backed. I'm thinking just 3. Get it level. Put them down like that. Squish it. There you go. So now when it sits, it's level. Sweet. And there you have it. What do you guys think? I love how it turned out. I think this is pretty amazing. Definitely fun to do. The waiting for the right moment, that was kind of annoying. Just having to check on it, you know. I'm guessing the more I do this, the more I'll, know the timing. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a lot more of these in the future. Different styles and whatnot. And as always, I will have links for everything in the description, including the mold that I used, the resin and everything like that. And the fat oil links, affiliate link and coupon code will be in the description as well. If you guys want to check that out and get yourself one, or a gift for somebody else. If you see this before Christmas, you might be able to have time to get it. If not, I mean, Valentine's is right around the corner. Be a nice gift for somebody. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the shape? I think I like it. Maybe a little bit thinner, and it will mold a little bit easier. Or maybe I waited too long. I don't know. I'm going to try it again. I already have my next experiment waiting, which is going to be stuff like this. But I teamed up with a friend of mine who crochets, and she's made me some unique shaped items here. So you can look for these in future videos. But the idea behind all of these is making something like this. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what I should do next. Consider subscribing, and as always, stay creative, and I'll see you next time.